Brandon here, time to episode of SexxxPerTease. Today's question is my boyfriend actually a sneaky link? You know, I have been encountering a lot of gay men my age, even older than me, that have still never been in a relationship. And I never had a boyfriend until I was like 26. And like all I really had before were like situationships, friends with benefits, but never really anything close to relationship. And there's a lot of gay men that are still in this position no matter like what age they are. And honestly, it is kind of sad that it's like you're like over 30 and you've still never had a real boyfriend. But I also feel like it's actually just very common as well, because it's like it's really hard to find legitimate, healthy, stable connections within the gay community. Like people just really are not dating anymore. I've also found this really hard, especially like in the Black gay community. Ever since I like started mainly dating Black men, it's actually really hard to get like legitimate dates. Like I feel like when I only was dating non-Black guys or like dating around or more interracially, like I would go on actual like sit down dinner dates, like let's go out, let's go see the city, let's explore. But I feel like with Black guys it's kind of just like, let's hang out at your place, let's smoke and chill. Like nobody's really like asking you out on like real, let's go out to dinner. Like that's so much more rare, and it's sad. And it also explains why so many Black gay men have still never had a boyfriend, and they're like in their 30s or 35 or 40. And it's kind of just like, but I also feel like you need to take accountability for that, because it's like if you know you're older and you want a relationship, you clearly are not going the right way about it. I kind of feel like if you want to go on a date, you need to start asking people on dates. Like you can't just wait for it to come to you, especially if you're getting older. Like I've never been scared to like ask a guy out. It's like if I want you, I want you. Like I've never been scared to like go after what I want, because it's like that's what I want. So I'm gonna make sure I get what I want, because I don't want to get something that I don't want. So I do what I have to do to get what I want. And I feel like more people need to take that initiative, that if you want something, then you need to pursue it. You need to take charge. And if you want a boyfriend, it's like, okay, you can't really force getting a boyfriend, but it's like you need to stop wasting your time with these guys that just want to like smoke and chill or come fuck and leave. Like you need to stop wasting your feelings on these emotionally unavailable men that clearly aren't looking for a relationship. And honestly, I'm guilty of that. I always like guys that are like a hot ass mess and not like boyfriend material. But it's like I've still ended up in relationships. I've still experienced what it's like to have a boyfriend multiple times. So it's like you really just have to make it happen. Like you gotta take charge, you gotta take control. Like you can't keep waiting for life to happen to you. And it's like I just can't imagine if I got to like 35 or even like 40 and still never had a boyfriend before. Like I would feel so sad and pathetic. And it's like, of course, people come out at different times and blah, blah, blah. But it's also just kind of like, girl, like, we're adults. Like, you cannot be living like this forever, especially if you know you want to be in a relationship and you want to experience a relationship. It's like, you can't just be in all these random situationships and just like hanging out with guys or just going with the flow. It's kind of like, yes, we don't have a biological clock, but I still kind of feel like there are certain things I want by certain ages, and it's just kind of like I'm not going to do anything about it. Like if you know you want a boyfriend, then you should have a boyfriend. So I kind of feel like there is no questioning if your boyfriend is a sneaky link. If you have not established like you are my boyfriend, we have a title with each other, then that is not your boyfriend. If you are not going out in public with each other on dates and doing romantic activities, that is not your boyfriend. That is a sneaky link. If all your time together is inside the house and never anything outside in public, that is a sneaky link. That is not your boyfriend. Like it shouldn't really be that difficult of a situation to be in. Like if you are just in a situationship, it's not a relationship. If you have not officially established you are my boyfriend, if you guys are not on social media together, and I know people are like, I don't need social media to validate my relationship, and it's also just kind of like, that's why you're a sneaky link and not a boyfriend. Like if your boyfriend is not posting you, publicly acknowledging you, if his page still looks like he is a single and available man, that is not your boyfriend. You are a sneaky link. Like there is literally no legit reason why anyone would ever that is in a relationship should be like, I just don't want to share my relationship with the world, like it's nobody business. Like that just means you want to still be look like you're available to other guys. Like there is no other excuse for that. Like there is social media cannot destroy your relationship. You can destroy your relationship by entertaining other people. You can destroy your relationship by answering your DMs for other guys that want you. Like social media has no power to do anything in your life unless you are allowing it to do that in your life. So this is why I always think that's such bullshit when people are like, I don't need social media to validate me. I'm fine with like, we don't need to post each other. I'm just like, that just is basically let that man cheat in peace. Like what? That makes no sense to me. Like if you're my man, I share everything in my life. Like where am I traveling to? Where am I going? My friends, my family, like everything that's important to me. So of course I'm going to share my boyfriend online since online is a big part of my life. And also like if you can post what food you're eating, what gym you work out today, or what body weight you worked out today, like you can share the person you love and are spending the most time with. Like that is just bullshit to me. And I also just feel like if you are that type of person that is like, well, I don't need him to post me, it's nobody's business, like, well, you can enjoy being a sneaky link for the rest of your life because you are not who this man really wants to be with. Like, I want a man that's not ashamed of me, not ashamed of a relationship, not ashamed to show me off. And I feel like there is nothing wrong with that. Like, I'm nobody's secret. So, again, that is how you know you have a boyfriend and not a sneaky link. If this man is publicly acknowledging you, you are meeting his friends, meeting his family, he is not ashamed of you. Like, you go out in public together, you are affectionate with each other in public. People can tell you are together. That is how you know this is your boyfriend and not a sneaky link. It's a sneaky link if you ever have to question, are we together? Is this my man? Like, are we exclusive? Are we in a relationship? If you have any questions about it, then yes, you are a sneaky link. That is not your boyfriend, because there should never be any doubts like we're in a relationship, because you're only in a relationship if you both establish together and have the conversation that you are in a relationship. So yeah. This is a topic I'm just very passionate about because it just gets so fucking annoying to me when people are just kind of like fine with being someone's dirty little secret. It's just kind of like, that's not a real relationship to me. Like, you're a secret. If he still could live his life like he's a single person and nobody would ever know he's in a relationship or that you exist, you're a sneaky link. Like, that is not your man. Like, I don't care what happens behind closed doors. Like, yeah, you're my boyfriend, or he's pillow talking you, but literally as soon as he leaves, it's like, you have nothing. You're not going on any dates. You're never public. You're not meeting friends or family. You're not going out together in public. You're not taking trips together. You're not doing PDA. He's not posting you. He's not publicly acknowledging you. Especially if he does that for other people and not you. Like, yeah, if he posts his friends happy birthday, but he's not posting you happy birthday, you're a sneaky link, not a boyfriend. And that is just something I will never tolerate. So please, if you're having any doubts about your relationship status, just know you are single and you deserve better. So yeah, thanks for joining me for the episode of SexxxPerTease.